private eyes have been watching you. Another little look from too many crooks in the room.
You know what I was thinking about getting tattooed? Man, if it's something that means something to you, then I just say go and do it, because a lot of people think that you need to wait a certain amount of time or something to get a tattoo, and some of my favorite tattoos literally I've thought of like that day and just gone to do it. Like that's the type of shit I love. I do love just thinking of something spontaneous, Like me and my girlfriend thought of matching tattoos a little while back, and I got one on my face, and just little things like that mean a lot to me. So I wouldn't say if it means something to you, that's all that matters. As long as it's not something that's representing someone else's life and stuff like that, then don't get a rapper's name on your face or something like that. But if it's something to do with your family or heritage, then by all means go for it. The way people treat me, man. There's girls who used to wouldn't even talk to me that think I'm cool now because I have tattoos, and I don't really buy into that stuff. And there's fans that some people don't like my new tattoos, but luckily I didn't get them for anybody else, I got them for me. But at first, my family, of course, I think my mom more than anyone, it kind of scared her a little bit. But anyone who's close to me, I can't tell that they treat me any differently. But people who don't know me too well, I feel like just a lot of tattoos, it intimidates them, and I can tell by going out in public. But other than that, once they get to know me, they can see I'm a nice guy and they look beyond it, I think. The girls, I'm now luckily very fortunate. I'm engaged, so luckily my fiance, she's very supportive of my tattoos. She gives me a hard time anytime I'm about to get a new face tattoo or something, but she likes them, and like I said, a lot of other girls seem to like it. Some girls don't, but the majority of them seem to really be into it. So my tattoos have been a blessing for me. I thought about getting a tattoo laser removed a little while back, and after even going and hearing the process of it, I didn't really even consider it. And after I've thought about it more, there's people who have just horrible tattoos out there, and even my worst tattoo can't compare to some of the bad tattoos out there. I've gone touring around the world, and there's only a couple tattoos that I've just got on the road that I'm just like, oh, why'd I do that? It just didn't. It was what I wanted, but didn't come out how I wanted it. So I can't really regret it, because it brings back a good memory to me when I think about the time I had and who I was with getting it. So now I wouldn't take anything back, but when I was a little younger, there was stuff that I was like, oh, why'd I do this? But once you get older, you start to just accept it all, and you don't really care. Your tattoos become a part of you, and they feel like they've been there forever. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been like this my whole life, I always was getting tattooed on tour. Until this past year or two. My back I didn't do on tour, but everything else you see, everything like from my neck to here, all my arms, I did them all on tour, and I never had a problem, But I'm very good about taking care of my tattoos. I follow a very precise method of how I do it, and that's how it is with everyone. I think you got to find out how your skin reacts to the ink and stuff, and everyone's different. And I've just found the proper way to take care of my tattoos, that it's not an issue. Yeah, my only artist I'll go to from now on is Chris Garcia. He's like my brother, And when I remember when I started getting tattooed by him so much, there was people around me that they knew he was good, but they were like, maybe you should go to a different tattoo artist just so you can say you've been tattooed by all these different artists, blah blah, and you get to experience a lot of different types of art. But honestly, my artist, he kills everyone out there, and that's just the truth. It's like people see my stuff and they've never seen line work so clean and stuff, and I've gotten a few small tattoos from other artists during the time I've known Chris Garcia, but for the most part, I will not get anything tattooed besides tattoos from him. He's the best. Any fan tattoos mean the world, Like I said in the last interview, people did it with Metro Station, and it's mainly lyrics more than our name. Actually, I saw a few people with the Metro Station logo tattooed on them, but mainly lyrics, and that means the world. when something you write, you know, whatever it is, a song or anything, poetry, that, you know, if it means that much to someone, then you know what you were going for, you achieved it. So hopefully with my new band, Ashland High, hopefully, you know, I inspire a lot of people, just especially because I'm so heavily tattooed, and hopefully people hear my music and I inspire them to do that, you know. Hopefully it means something to them, though, if they're going to do it, you know. Don't just get tattoos because I have them. Healing process that I do, I think the main mistake people do is after you get a tattoo and they put the bandage on, most people want to see it right away. I don't do that. I do not take my bandage off. The main thing you got to do is pretty much leave it on all that day. Well, you actually, if you want, if it's really like, if it's a big tattoo and it's bleeding pretty bad and stuff, you can take the bandage off real fast, wash it off just with hot water, don't use soap or anything, and then wrap it back up with the saran wrap or whatever you got on, and then that whole night sleep with it, and then the next day take it off, and then take a nice hot shower, and you can use body wash. A lot of people say there's a certain type of soap, it doesn't matter, just use body wash, soap, whatever, and then clean your tattoo really good, and then once you get out, use bacitracin. A lot of people use different things like Aquaphor, and I've been used to use things like Aquaphor, but bacitracin, it's for like anti-infection and stuff for the first, like, you do it for like the first 4 or 5 days, and then after that it really smooths over and you can switch right over to lotion. And I've had tattoos that don't even peel before, like they don't bump up or anything, and a lot of people don't understand how I do it, but you always got to make sure your tattoo's clean, you know, always every day take a shower, make sure you really focus on cleaning that spot, and you're gonna be in good shape. The meaning behind a few of my tattoos, man, they're all pretty much have something to do with religious meaning, something for my family. I don't know, like the first one I got was Songs of Victory, which is Bible scripture, and then I got all this stuff on the road too, my Jesus portrait, our Virgin Mary, you know, my praying hands, all that stuff. Just I have a strong faith in God, and I think that's where I'm at today. You know, I've had a lot of success at a very young age, and you know, I have to thank Him for all that. And then probably especially my back tattoo. This is one of the last tattoos I got, not the last, but I got this recently, and this just has to do with, you know, like I said earlier, my dad and everything. And this is the headdress portrait of Geronimo, and this was another portrait of just his face, and as you see it says Cyrus above it, and that's just the logo off my dad's like third album cover that said Billy Ray Cyrus. So that tattoo I got for him, as well as like I have my dad's lyrics right here. This tattoo's for my dad also. It says Dad in this bead. My mom tattoo with Miley, Brandy, and Noah, which are my 3 sisters right there. So, you know, a lot of things for family and whatnot. So that's mainly it, just family and religion, basically. Yeah, I have a clothing line. You guys can check it out. It's called SMHP. That stands for Southern Made Hollywood Paid, and the website is just southernmadehollywoodpaid.com. And you can also type in smhpclothing.com. That's going to be up too soon. So you can go to either of those sites. It's going to go to the same thing, and you can check out my clothing line there. And then also, we just put up Ashland High designs. We put 5 up, which you know, that's my new band. There's 2 t-shirts, 2 tank tops, and a hoodie. And yeah, that's like the main thing I'm focused on right now. For the past 2 years, I've really been focused on building up my clothing line, working on getting it in stores within this next year. We're talking to a few different people. Just trying to get it out there more, we're getting some celebrities to wear it, you know. Luckily I've had my fiance Brenda Song, and my little sister Miley rock the shirts. They've been modeling them for me for the girls section. And yeah, check out my new band. It's called Ashland High. Just go to ashlandhigh.com, and it's basically like the one-stop shop for everything Ashland High. There's my new music video. There's 11 free songs. You just hit the download button, and it just goes right onto your computer. Drag it into your iTunes, and you can put it on your iPod or whatever. There's the merchandise link on ashlandhigh.com, so go to ashlandhigh.com, ashlandhigh.com, and yeah, it'll keep you posted. I'm about to start touring, playing shows soon, and I don't know, basically the album I just made, I did it all right at the end of November. We did 11 songs within 9 days, got them edited in a month, and put them online for free. And you know, a lot of people are asking me like, why do you do it for free? And the only reason I can say is because I've had so much success. You know, a lot of people, I can truly say I have money where I can release a free record and it's not going to hurt me too bad. It's only going to build my credibility, I hope. And I just did something to give back to the fans, and a lot of the comments have been very positive, so I appreciate everyone that's been downloading it, watching the music video, and I hope it continues to grow. I hope everyone continues to jump on the ride with me as Ashland High, because it's going to be fun. I'm Cyrus, known as Ashland High, and you've been watching my interview on inkhunter.com. I hope you enjoyed it.